Diabetes, a global epidemic affecting millions of people worldwide. Surprisingly enough, how it is managed varies greatly between a developed country and a developing country. In this video, we will be taking a closer look on how diabetes is managed in a developed country, other known as first world countries, and also how it is being managed in developing country, which of course is a third world country. So what makes diabetes better manageable in a developed country than in a developing country? I will be given 10 differences that makes diabetes better manageable in developed countries than in developing countries. So stay with me. Let's examine how things are done in different parts of the world. To better understand why diabetes is better managed in developed countries than in developing countries, let us first try to understand the meaning of a developed and a developing country. Developed countries are seen as rich countries. These are countries that are rich economically, financially, and also their politics is also considered as stable. Examples of these countries include countries like Germany, France, United Kingdom, Belgium, United States of America, just to name a few. While developing countries are countries that are considered to be poor in their economic infrastructure, and also they have unstable political system. An example of such countries includes countries like Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, India, just to name a few. The first thing is access to health care. In a developed country, diabetes patients have access to doctors, specialists, and modern healthcare facilities. But this is not the case in a developing country where there is limitation to basic health services due to factors like poverty and distance. Point number 2, advanced technology. High technology devices like insulin pumps and continuous glucose monitors are used in developed countries for precise and effective management, while in developing countries, majority of the patients still rely on basic treatment options like insulin injection, with limited access to advanced technology, making diabetes management very difficult and inefficient. Point number 3, medication availability. Pharmacies store a wide range of medications in a first world country, ensuring that patients have access to the latest treatment. But in a third world country, pharmacies often face shortages of essential medications, leading to inconsistent treatment. Point number 4, nutritional education. While there is a widespread awareness about healthy eating with access to nutritionists and dietitians in the first world countries, third world countries have limited access to nutritional resources, with fresh fruits and vegetables often expensive or unavailable. Point number 5, the support system. Third world countries have limited support system with fewer resources for education and awareness about diabetes management. While in the first world countries, there is a comprehensive support groups, online resources, and educational programs to help patients navigate their condition effectively. Point number 6, cost of treatment. Healthcare costs are often covered by insurance or government programs, reducing financial burden on patients in first world or developed countries. While in the third world or developing countries, patients may struggle to afford basic medications and healthcare services due to economic constraints. Point number 7, the infrastructure. Hospitals and clinics in the first world or developed countries are modern and well equipped to facilitate treatment, while in developing or third world countries, there is limited healthcare infrastructure with overcrowded clinics and limited resources. Point number 8, diabetes awareness. In the first world country, there is a high level of awareness about diabetes and its management within the population. But in a third world or developing countries, there is a low level of diabetes awareness with many people lacking knowledge about diabetes prevention and even diabetes management. Point number 9, preventive care. In third world countries, there is emphasis on preventive care measures such as regular checkups and screenings. But in third world countries, there is limited access to preventive care services, leading to high rates of undiagnosed diabetes and complications. Point number 10, research and innovation. While there is an active research and innovation in diabetes management, leading to the development of new treatments and technologies in the first world countries, there is limited research funding and infrastructure, resulting in slower progress in diabetes management strategies in developing countries or third world countries. There you have it, 10 factors that makes diabetes better manageable in developed countries or first world countries than in a third world or developing country. Despite these differences, both the developing countries and the developed countries share a common goal: to provide the best possible care for individuals living with diabetes. That is the main goal, whether in a developed or in a developing country, to provide adequate care to people living with diabetes. If you find this video educative and helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so for more diabetes insights and diabetes tips. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video.